Expresso's back with endurance athlete Martin Dreyer, who introduces us to one of his extraordinary change-a-life athletes and shares the secret to developing stamina.
Martin, you guys did absolutely phenomenally in the Cape Epic this year. Now, you chose John to be your riding partner. Why John? What makes him such a great athlete?
Well, John, firstly, is one of my strongest change-life athletes down in the valley. And I just knew he'd be incredible on this race because it is a tough race. It's 8 days of non-stop pushing yourself to the limit. But also not just his physical attributes, but his means of communicating. He's a great communicator, and I just thought that's probably also part and parcel to your success in the Cape Epic, was being able to work as a team and sort of show weakness and just being honest with yourself. And I thought John was a perfect candidate for that, and so a great teammate.
Now John, was this your first Cape Epic?
Yes, this was my first Cape Epic.
Well, you guys did fantastic. Take us through the first 4 stages of the race. What was that like?
The 4 first stages on the Cape Epic was very tough. Why? Because I learned a lot. I learned that you must keep steady while you're riding a long race like Cape Epic, especially on the first day, because Matt, he knows exactly, and then he was telling me, John, you must keep steady. Why? Because it's gonna be a long hours and it's gonna be a long day, so you must keep pacing yourself. You must know your energy.
Now, what was the biggest challenge that you faced throughout the Epic?
My biggest challenge was on day 5, while I broke my rear axle. We were riding down on the rocks, and then I broke my rear axle, and then Matt, I was gonna cut there, and then Matt just said, John, you must keep steady. We have to finish this stage. Why? Because if you cut here, we're not gonna finish Cape Epic.
So ultimately, our plan A was out the back door now, so we had to go to plan B, and that is to finish the race at all costs, even if we got to walk to the finish. And I must say, John, I respect him, because rear axle broken meant that he couldn't ever freewheel. His pedals had to go continuously. And I was thinking, well, how hard can it be? You can still cycle, but you can't freewheel. So the long downhills, he never could rest. He always had to freewheel. And we got through to the end of the day in good spirits and didn't drop in many positions. So it was a very successful plan B.
Now, I know that when it comes to nutrition, that is absolutely a key component to your success. So I would love to see how you fueled your bodies.
Yes, let's do that.
A successful race rests on 3 pillars: a dedicated exercise routine before the event, good nutrition, and effective supplementation. Get the combination right and you'll be unstoppable.
Now, you've been a proud USN ambassador for quite a while now. What are your key products, the ones that you really find work for you?
Oh yes, that is Epic Pro and Cyto Power, because I use Cyto Power for just every training session, and I use Epic Pro on my long training session. On the hard training, I use Epic Pro.
Martin, John mentioned Epic Pro quite a number of times. For you personally, what makes Epic Pro such a great product, specifically for a race like the Cape Epic?
The Epic Pro is an all-in-one energy product. It's got the protein, the phosphates, the carbohydrates, and I believe it's really good because when you take it during the ride, it not only gives you energy, but it's almost helping you recover already post-ride because of all the good stuff that it's packed in.
So when exactly would you take it? Just break it down for us a little bit.
Epic Pro for me is a consistent drink throughout a race, and if I'm not able to get to my Recover Max or Muscle Fuel, then I would actually have a full portion straight away afterwards, because it's got enough stuff in to help you with recovery.
Now John, what is your personal experience with Muscle Fuel STS?
I think Muscle Fuel is testing good, and you have to keep it away from everyone. Why? Because it's testing good. So it's nice to mix it after your long ride. Why? Because you can't be able to eat a proper food like hard food. So it's nice to mix it after a long training session.
And what's great about these products is that they are so convenient, especially for you stage racers, to just pack up and go.
Yeah, there's a product for every occasion. And I mean, with the scientific formulations behind it and USN's sort of history in years in the market, I mean, we're fortunate that we got these products at our fingertips, because they're definitely helping us become champions.
Well guys, all the best, Martin, for you and your guys and all the upcoming events.
Thank you, Ewan.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
There's a world of adventure sport out there. Jump on the saddle with a little help from USN. Sign up to their free informative newsletter on usn.coza today.